Stay with us in this episode. We're going to talk Cuddeback, everything about the Cuddeback system. Hi, this is Tim and Joel. Welcome to Midwest Hunting and Outdoors by Two Dumbasses,
a podcast about the outdoors, hunting,
and being a steward of the land.
Hey, if you like what these two dumbasses are doing, please hit the like button and subscribe today.
Hi, everyone. This is Tim from Midwest Hunting and Outdoors by Two Dumbasses. Today, we're going to do something a little special. We're going to use some technology. We're going to use Zoom to record an episode to discuss Cuddeback status screen. And so a little bit of background. As some of you may have tuned in, I have 9 cameras that are on my farm and plugged in, been working on them for probably the last 3 months. But they have this status screen, and I was always seeing more pictures that they were saying were there, but I was only seeing a few on the SD card, and I had a lot of questions. So I reached out to Cuddeback customer service, which I was very happy with, by the way, and they helped answer some of my questions. So with that, let's get into it. And so I pulled the SD cards yesterday, and when you pull your SD card off your home camera, this is basically what you get. And so you see this 400 screen. That's just kind of tells you the status of your network. If you ever have customer service issues, what they're going to ask you to do is send this file. So don't think it's just some good garbage file. They can glean a lot of information off that little HTML file. Your location 1 is your home camera. And so what mine is it basically just a repeater. It's not even a real camera. It has no camera function. It just continues to connect with all the cameras on the network. And so let's go in and look at that status screen. So on this here, what you're seeing is, again, I checked this last night. So it's your location 1. I've not put in a camera ID. It starts to detail out the date that it was last updated. It gives you an RF level. Your RF level is your radio frequency level and how it's communicating to your home camera. This is the home camera. It's showing your images in queue that are waiting to be transmitted to your camera. Since I've been doing this for the last 3 months, I've never seen pictures waiting to be images in queue. So when it looks at battery level, it's an external, it's saying it's okay, and its battery days is 194 days. So one of the things that I've done, if you've tuned into one of our last episodes, is I use solar batteries and a solar panel. If you want to find more out on that, I would encourage you to go look at that episode. Here it's telling me we have 72 images that it has received thus far, and that is on its SD card. So the home camera will always have a SD card, and what happens is all the other locations will transmit images to this home camera. So a little more on that. And then it's telling me I have 29 gigabyte of space. So on the home camera, it stores them strictly in thumbnail size, which is sufficient for me, but some of you might want a higher image quality, and you'll find that on each of your location cameras. So with that, let's close this and let's open up another location. So on this location 2, this is where things start to get interesting as we open its status screen. So it's location 2, no ID number, again, the dates and when it was last transmitted. My radio frequency level is telling you it's 40. Basically, I'm going to call it 40%. but it's how it's connected to that home camera. Not bad. I've not had any issues with transmitting pictures to my home camera. Again, it's telling you it's an external battery. It's okay. 192 days of battery. This is where things start to get interesting. It's saying I have 101 SD images, and again, I have 29 gigabyte of space. Now let's get out of here and look at how many images. Again, it's saying 101 images, but as you can see here, I only have 10 images, not counting the status screen. So with that, here's what that means. I'm going to open up the status screen again. It's telling you, since I put an SD card on location 2, I have 101 images on that location camera on that SD card. The 10 images that we're seeing is the amount of new images that have been uploaded since I have changed out the SD card on my home camera. So I go on and pull my SD card on my home camera every 3 to 5 days. And some of you, again, looking at our past episode, my home camera is less than 50 yards from my front door. So I'll walk out there, put in a new SD card, and pull the other one and find out what's been transmitting from all my cameras. And so what it's saying is hey, there's 101 images, but I've only gotten 10 new images since I last pulled my card. Again, I worked with customer service. I just wanted to make sure that the camera was functioning properly. I was initially seeing this 100 images, but I only seen the 10 on my screen. And, gosh, I was thinking I've got an issue, and really no issue at all. It's functioning just as it should. And then what it'll do is it'll give you a status screen and new images on each one of your locations. And again, these are all just new images since you last pulled your SD card from your home camera. But all of your old images that you've already seen are still resident on your location's SD camera. The other thing it gives you, I suppose it's a value. I don't really use that because I'm clicking through all of these. But if I wanted to do a quick perusal of all the status of all my cameras, I could click here and it's got status screens for all of them. So I suppose I'll show you guys just a quick picture of what you could expect on your home camera. Here's just a little buck here. It's a thumbnail. It's a thumbnail, and again, the closer you are, obviously the better quality. But if I wanted HD quality, I would just go down and pull it from that location's camera. I hope that was of help. It was helpful for me. You won't have to call customer service. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to reach out. One little tidbit. So as I'd mentioned, I have a home camera that's really just a repeater. Cuddeback has stopped selling those, which is a shame because they're about $80 cheaper than just a regular camera. So now you'll have to use a regular camera to be your home camera. I was considering buying another repeater just to add for improving signal in a couple of spots, but doesn't look like that's to be. So if you can find one that's out there, I would encourage you to secure it. But that's all I have for this episode. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave us a comment or drop us an email. If you like what we're doing down here in this lower quadrant, you can subscribe to our channel. We certainly appreciate it. Until next time, be safe, have fun, and get outdoors.
Thanks for listening or watching our show. We have some exciting topics and guests coming up.
We ask that you subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
We look forward to hearing your suggestions for topics,
Questions, and comments. This is Two Dumbasses signing off. Until next time,
be safe,
have fun, and get outdoors.